Oh my goodness. What's happening, everybody? Podcast Unlocked, episode 159er. Whoa!
That's a good number.
That's
August-
not even a real number.
August 20th, 2014. We're almost officially to the fall holiday season. We're knocking on the door.
When does your fall start?
Well, it officially starts in the autumnal equinox,
The hell
September
is happening?
21st.
I don't think autumnal's the word, is it?
Autumnal's the word.
Autumnal.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
I thought you said autumnal.
No.
yeah.
It's the
That's the eight of them.
autumnal
Is my
equinox.
mic still not working from last week?
No, you're like blowing. Probably still broken.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
So fun
Yeah,
fact,
hello.
every time we've ever tested the mics, you sound totally fine. And then we export the show and you're totally broken.
Yeah.
Says a few listeners. I don't know if it's the same way for everyone.
Yeah, last week was a legitimate
A whoopsie haha.
awfulness on the
A gaff.
the board. But
A done
what are you
goof.
going to do? We
done
tested
goof.
it, and it seemed fine this week. So we'll see how it turns out.
Sure.
Anyway, this is the world's #1 Xbox podcast. I'm Ryan McCaffrey, back with my Wolf Pack, original Wolf Pack. Woo!
Oof!
How long has it been?
Oh,
Since the four of us were
Since
on
a
a show,
fortnight.
it's
it's been definitely more than a fortnight.
Since the Fortnite preview.
Marty was gone before that, but Mitch was gone in places.
I legitimately
Mitch
haven't
wasn't.
seen Mitch in like a month.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You were gone too, Destin.
tan.
Yeah.
Gamescom.
Miss you so
So
much.
yeah, Destin Legary, Mitch Dyer,
Hello.
and Marty Sleva, the returning champion.
I'm back.
Welcome
did it.
Martin.
In dog
I'm
form.
back.
I didn't die at all on any of those flights.
No.
Fortunately, not.
Yeah.
'Cause, God, I don't want to have to hire anyone ever again.
Also, it'd be sad if I died.
That's
too.
secondary.
That too.
Yep. To the pain of me having to interview
there you
6,000 more candidates.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
So, Gamescom, Marty,
Yeah.
Destin, you guys were there
Yeah.
in the Germany.
We were German bros. We ate sausages.
There's
we
just
drank
one
Kolsch's.
Germany now for the last
Oh, that's right.
20 years, 25
That's true.
years.
I felt like every time I was crossing the Rhine, I went to another Germany. I called
Right.
it East Germany and West Germany. So we slept in West Germany and we did the
You
convention
traveled
in East Germany.
all the way to East Germany.
I
for
kept showing
Gamescom.
people all my papers and my passport documents.
Papers, please.
My taxi driver didn't care.
Yeah,
Just
he's like,
give me
"I
the
don't-
money, get the
whatever."
hell out of the car.
Yeah. So, talk to me about the show, guys. What were your favorite things? What did you see? What did you? I mean, Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer was playable for the first time.
That was awesome.
Tell me one of you got to play it.
I played it.
I played
Yeah.
it.
Excellent.
Brian Albert played it.
So, talk to me. I read our coverage, but what I really want to know is because what they've been saying about Halo 2 Anniversary, which of course, again, because I know it's kind of confusing, these are the 6 maps that are remade in an Xbox One engine
Yeah.
to sort of emulate the feel of Halo 2, but modernized. Meanwhile, the entire original Halo 2 multiplayer complement is there. These are
Sure.
6 bonus, Xbox One-ified Halo 2 style things. So
Are these 6 also available in their original form?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
So not only are they available in their original forms, but if they appeared again in 3 or 4,
Their
they're also
Pokemon
available in
evolutions
those.
are
Yeah.
available as well.
Yeah,
So there's
no,
certain
we-
maps that are going to have like
3 times.
yeah.
Blood
Crazy.
Gulch
Like
is in
Blood
there
Gulch
3
is the-
times.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
So we both played, and I don't know about you, Marty.
so
but
does
was
it feel like Halo 2? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, and for me, it was hard to go back. Like, I had to, unlearn everything I've learned about the Halos after that. And it took me a few seconds to remember, oh, yeah, you can dual wield. You need, plasma pistol and,
Yep.
an assault rifle, you know?
Yeah,
Not an
that's a hell of a
but
combo.
SMG. SMG, yeah.
It absolutely felt like Halo 2. The frame rate makes it just awesome looking and sort of weird
Yeah.
looking at first.
I saw a few videos online, and at first, the 60 frames per second in Halo, especially
Like,
Halo 2,
You're like, this is really
weird.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then now I feel like you're saying, I don't think I can go back. Fortunately,
Sure.
we don't have to
Yeah,
in Master
exactly.
Chief Collection because the original stuff's 60. But
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be, it was awesome. I'm going to play the hell out of this, but it's going to be really weird when you make a playlist and you're jumping between maps from Halo 1 to Halo 3 to Halo 2 to Halo 4.
With
And then
different
the
gameplay.
physics
Think of that.
with different
Sandbox,
sort of,
yeah.
just with different, because each game is going to feel like the original game felt. And so it's going to be weird. I don't know if it's ever
There's
really
different-
happened. It would almost be like if you were playing Mario Kart and your tournament consisted of a level from Double Dash with Double Dash physics and then a level from 64 physics. It's all the
Now you're
same
snaking on the
verbs.
DS.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just...
There's different rules.
Yeah,
Right.
small variations.
And strategy.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm super stoked.
But from the videos I was watching, what jumped out at me was, number one, the audio. It really sounded like, because they've remastered the audio for this, and it just sounded like the weapon effects really just kind of boomed out into
Yeah.
the distance.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Compared to the original Halo 2.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing is we take for granted. Obviously, visuals have come such a long way in the last decade, but sound design has too. Like, I mean, say what you will about a Call of Duty game or a Battlefield game, like the sound design in those games is horrifyingly good. Like, if you play that with like legit headphones or surround sound, like that is terrifying.
The new map we were playing was Sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So one additional thing they added is occasionally like waves of water will come down, and it kind of changes.
Well, you trigger it though, from what I saw.
I'm not
you shoot
sure.
You shoot a like a dome
Yeah,
light
yeah.
thing to a switch to trigger it.
Yeah, I believe
okay.
that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that like masks that team,
Yeah.
giving them a little
I
bit
thought that
more
was cool.
cover.
Huh.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it did feel like Halo 2, even though
It definitely
was,
Oh,
felt
yeah.
like Halo 2. It took me about half a match to get used to it again, but I'm like, okay, I remember how I played this. You know,
Yep.
so I
Exciting.
liked it.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the standouts for me from the. So Microsoft had their big press conference, and then afterwards, we got to play, go hands on with a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Got to go hands on with Ori, which is still
Game
amazing,
is so
and awesome,
good.
and it keeps getting better. More Evolve with a new map. The
we
Distillery.
haven't heard
Dying
a
Light.
date yet for Ori. Even though at E3
No.
they told me 2014, but
They're still saying 2014.
that's the thing. It's kind of at the point where we need to
There's
maybe
not a whole lot of space. in
commit to
2014.
something.
That'll probably be a December game.
Yeah, I could see
be.
it being a
Like
December game.
post-holiday.
Because they don't really need to, since it's downloadable. They don't need to make before Black Friday.
Right,
It's not
yeah.
going to impact sales at all. Yeah, I mean the game again. Like this showing was very much gameplay focused. Like they've done sort of the tone and visual focus at E3, and this was all about gameplay and how this game has really deep and interesting mechanics. So I'm super excited about that. I'm trying to think what else. What else are the big ones? Quantum Break's big, sort of coming
That's
out.
right.
party.
I watched the 8-minute gameplay video.
Yeah.
Game is really pretty. Like, the
It's
stuff they're
really
doing-
pretty, and it's much more like Max Payne than I thought it would be, and I mean that in a good way. 'cause
Absolutely.
I really like Remedy's work on Max Payne.
Did you get to play Dying Light?
I did not get to play Dying Light.
The live show demo looked really cool.
Yeah.
I've had no interest in that game at all until I saw our demo, and
Yeah,
I got
kind of
to
turned me around on it.
I was at WB booth, or WB, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to play behind closed doors there, and it was really fun. And we got to play against one of the designers, and he played the monster, and he kind of chases you as you're trying to complete an objective. But you can hit him with a UV light, and then kill him if you catch him on fire. And it was this really fun, like sort of cat and mouse mechanic that I really enjoyed. Dying Light, I no interest in that until I played it, and then I'm like, okay, this is really cool.
Yeah, we had a video run on IGN, a sort of a gameplay trailer that showed off some co-op. There's 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
game. And yeah, that's the thing. I've had Dying Light on my radar ever since I got to play it behind closed doors last E3.
Yeah.
So the game's
yeah.
been in the cooker for quite some
Yeah.
time. But it's just it's Mirror's Edge plus Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
And it's like, yep, that is something I want.
yeah.
There's these random moments too where you're just playing through the campaign and you can be like, I want to do a random challenge with my friend who can kill more zombies before we get to the next checkpoint, and that was really cool.
Nice.
Like I liked having those mini competitions that don't really affect the story.
Yeah.
But like it's a fun thing you can do while you're
Sure,
moving
sure.
to the next point in the game.
Yeah. The show was really good, though. There were a lot of really good games. Ubisoft had a strong showing. Both AC Unity looked rad, and Rogue is looking really cool, the current gen version, or the old gen.
Yeah, we
Still
talked
don't know what
about
the hell it
that
is.
last week.
Far Cry 4 looks great. I mean, Metal Gear.
That
still
Shangri-La
looks
stuff
amazing.
is awesome.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I like more mysticism and weirdo stuff in my Far Cry games.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
So
yeah.
what was so guys, Gamescom game of the show for you guys? You were there, you were on the ground,
Pork
you saw
knuckle.
lots of stuff.
What'd you say,
Marty,
pork
The pork knuckle.
The Pork Knuckle is my game of the show. God.
So good. I miss it.
that's lunch of the show.
Lunch of the show.
I don't. What do you have? Do you have yours? What's your game of the show?
Well, one of the most interesting games I got to play was Until Dawn.
Yeah.
And at
On
first
PS4.
On PS4.
on
yeah.
PS4.
That game
yeah.
sounds so good.
It is really good.
So at first I was like, what is this? Because Marty was like, oh, it's super scary and everything. But then I play it and it's like your cliche sort of scary movie where like you
teen
have
cabin in the
teen
woods style thing.
But then I realized what they were doing. They're trying to set it up like a movie,
Yeah.
right? So you kind of have these annoying characters, but then there's like a Saw sort of moment in there
Yeah.
where you have
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
make a
I went
decision.
down to Sony and played it as well and wrote a preview. Where it's Saw plus I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Plus a couple of other things.
It totally is. I know what you did last summer.
But once I figured out what they were doing, I kind of came around. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
What'd you
time.
think?
We're seeing a lot of sort of smaller. I won't necessarily call them indie because I mean Sony's funding a lot of stuff, but a lot of neat horror games on PS4 that we're not seeing as many for whatever reason.
The
it's
Vanishing of
just
Ethan Carter is
strange
coming
thing.
to PS4.
Oh, man,
which is
am I
cool.
excited
There's not
about
a lot,
that game.
not as many of them coming to Xbox.
So if we
right away.
So the Silent Hills, the
Oh my
thing,
God.
ET, that was
Did you guys play it
a
yet?
Sony
Yeah.
exclusive, but the game is not a Sony exclusive, correct?
I don't even know because I can't
haven't
figure it
said it.
out.
Sure.
They haven't explicitly said what Silent Hills is coming to.
Marty, did you get to play it yet?
No.
Ryan, did you?
Nope.
PT is
Scariest game I have ever played in my
Whoa,
life.
That's what I'm
move
hearing.
over, Ghoulies.
I am hearing.
Yeah. So like
How
we were
about
talking
Ghoulies?
about Until Dawn, but the PT demo
PT is,
was
like,
way
horrifying.
scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why everyone who's played it says it. So I got to.
If you're not going to play it, just watch the stream.
no,
that
I'm gonna
Scott
play it. I
did.
want to get.
Yeah.
I want to drink
If-
boozes.
If
Yeah.
you are gonna play it, don't watch anything. Just play it.
Go in totally blind
Yeah.
if you can.
Yeah, it's
You were
the
telling me
best
to
way
watch stuff. You're
experience
telling me not to watch stuff.
it. Well,
I don't know
if
what
you're-
to believe.
If you're not gonna play it, watch.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I'm gonna play.
So
that.
how about Germany in general, guys? You went with me last year. Marty, was this your first time in Germany?
This is first
Germany
time as an
land?
adult. I spent a lot of time in Europe as a kid.
Okay.
Sounded ominous. I studied abroad.
I spent a lot of time in Germany as a child.
Oh, pip pip. I don't know if that was my cousin. Gamescom is a disaster. It is horrifying.
Totally agree with Marty. It's
It is
awful.
Stay in the business center.
350,000 people
Yeah.
in an ugly convention
Unshowered,
center.
generally.
Unshowered.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't
They-
matter if you're showered. If there's that many
Oh.
people, you're going to smell anyways. I don't know what's going on.
There's piles of garbage.
Piles of garbage. There's
Just
loud
in the
noise
hallway.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Just everyone's eating sausages, and it's like, cool it. Stop eating sausages. Just get out of my way.
There's like people that are trying to go into the convention centers as you're trying to go up the escalator. Then there's like a line for the churros or something.
Sure.
You know, it's like a disaster. They are so unorganized. There was one point where they shut down half the hall, made us walk outside the convention center all the way around the building to the main entrance, and that was just their plan.
So that
Wow.
stuff's terrifying, but Germany itself is awesome. Like,
Yes.
we would just every night go and drink beers and have great meals. And
Oh,
sit
the
on
beer
patios.
gardens
dude,
are
it's so good.
phenomenal.
It's just open till 8 a.m.
Yeah, it's
Great.
just open it forever. Some of us can handle it, others could not.
Yep. Good job, Marasco.
You gotta
Recipes.
you gotta come to like the Kolsch though, which is the local
yeah.
Cologne specialty. I'm not a big Kolsch fan.
Yeah, at
in
a
my
certain
time
point, I
there.
just wanted whiskey. You know, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
There's just going to be unlimited Kolsch's.
Did you guys climb the dome at all?
I did
Yeah.
last year. You did it.
Yeah, I
Good,
did it.
good, good.
It's exhausting.
It's
It's
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Absolutely
Yeah, it's
exhausting.
totally worth
but
it.
gorgeous. Yeah,
Yeah.
the dome is. It was like one of the only buildings that survived the war. Neither side wanted to bomb it because they
Yeah.
used it. A, it was beautiful, and B, they used it.
It was a
as
target.
Yeah, yeah. They would
was
be like,
like
we
a-
are south of this.
Yep.
But it is a church cathedral that looks like something out of Dark Souls. It's like gothic, terrifying,
Yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah, it was nice too. Got to. It was just weird because I kept, you're wandering around Germany, you keep running into people you know from the games industry, so you keep running into like Sony
the
people and
hell?
indie
Yep.
devs.
Oh,
It was
hey,
all
it's
like
you
sort of
in
surreal.
Germany.
Yeah. Yeah, ran into Nathan from Cappy literally every night at places. So yeah, it was cool. A lot of cool games. Gamescom is becoming bigger. As terrifying as it is, it's just getting bigger. I
Well,
hear
good.
voices outside.
Yeah, I love how soundproof these rooms are not.
This is not real
pretty
brick.
hilarious.
It's fake brick.
So wait, talk to me. What about why is there garbage everywhere, Destin?
People just throw their garbage on the floor. It's so gross.
Yeah, and so at the end of the day, so we
yeah.
had exhibitor badges because we had a booth there, and so once the floor is clear, there's just trash everywhere and like
It's
vomit,
literally-
like vomit and noodles, and
Yeah.
I'm like, where did you even get noodles from?
At the bottom of the
Bring noodles
escalators,
to-
there's just like a pile of like half-eaten pretzels
Yeah.
and like papers and like it was so you have to step over that to get on the escalator to go to the business center, and I hated that part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't spell Germany without germs.
I don't remember it being quite that bad last year, but
Well,
I don't know. It was.
Yeah. Plus, I'm carrying like a camera, which is strapped to my shoulder. I have a backpack on, and then I'm wheeling a direct feed kit through this.
Yeah, and I had a pencil and I had a notebook.
Yeah.
Oh man, how did you manage?
Yeah,
that?
sometimes I'd leave my notebook behind, just write notes on my
geez.
phone.
Sorry, Marty.
Yeah.
Sorry, you had to deal.
You had to
with
carry
all
your phone too.
I know. It's a good thing I had big pockets in my
Man.
Jinkos.